Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining for the MuleSoft training demo session. Okay. So here I'm going to give you the brief about MuleSoft training. So about trainer, about me, it's my name is Vinod Reddy, and I'm having around 8+ years of experience in IT with the multiple technologies. Like I have started, my journey with SQL developer, and later on I have moved into Java, and I did work with Python and front-end technologies also. Then finally, I have moved into MuleSoft. So the MuleSoft certified developer within one of the MNCs. Okay. So currently my role is in a technical lead. Okay. So that's about me. Next. So there are some prerequisites and frequently asked questions in the previous batches. Okay. You may have some doubts. Okay. I'll clarify all those doubts. Don't worry about that. So the very first thing, do we need to know any programming languages like Java, Python, .NET, etc.? See, definitely no. So no need to learn or no need to know any programming languages if you want to learn MuleSoft. If you are interested to learn that, that's fine. Okay. Next question is I'm from testing background. Okay, I'm testing from QA, networking admin, or XYZ background. Can I learn MuleSoft? Yes, definitely you can learn MuleSoft. So you may get a question like, okay, so there is one of the question, what is the CTC that I can expect after completion of this course? Okay, that is totally depends on our performance, how we are going to give an interview and the requirement guys. Okay, but the package will be in high only, okay, compared to other technologies. Next, no coding. So the people are saying, okay, there is no coding in this tool. So is it true? Yes, but there are minimal coding it is required, but for that no need to learn any C, C++, Java and those kind of things, but you can able to do it. It's like a configuration things. Okay, for any API design, there will be a code, but that also you will get it in a sessions. Okay, next thing, what should we learn before starting this course? So do I need to learn before starting MuleSoft? No. But if you have basic knowledge on what is API and what is XML and what is JSON, that's fine. If you don't have that knowledge also, I'll teach you from beginning. Next thing. The thing is, if you want to complete this course, so the practice and dedication is very, very important. If you more practice, then you can able to complete this course and within 30 to 35 days. So max 40 days, okay? Okay. Fine. So before going to start, what is MuleSoft? What is MuleSoft? So there are some key points I'm going to discuss. Okay. It's like what is API and what is integration and those kind of things. What is middleware? Okay. So here I'm going to teach you. Here I'm going to teach you. So if you want me to teach everything, it's an explain in English. Okay, I can teach you in English. Okay, no problem for that. But there are some non-IT people also there. But I'm going to teach you in a both English and Telugu. If you have any concerns, you can ping in a WhatsApp. But my main motto is you have to understand everything. The languages, it doesn't matter. You have to understand the concepts. Okay. So what is API? So what is API? So API is nothing but it is an application programming interface. It is an application programming interface. So what it will do? It will help us to connecting between two different applications. Okay, I'll show you practically so that you will get to know. Suppose it's a Google. ఇక్కడ గూగుల్లోకి వెళ్ళాం అనుకోండి. So here I'm going to type something, MuleSoft. Just observe the URL here, okay? URL. See what is happening. As soon as I'm typing, we are getting the results. So in backend, everything it is an API. Everything it is an API. See, google.com. After this search, question mark, Q equal to MuleSoft. So this is the request we are passing. So we are sending a request and we are expecting the response from API. Okay, this is one example. So you can type anything in a Google. So background there is an API. So not only this one, okay, we will see one by one. Like can go to just you can go to Abibus. You can type Abibus. So what is happening here? See, this is my query parameter. This is my request. Okay, you are getting some results. So I'm going to click this one. Okay, here I'm going to provide the information, Hyderabad, Bangalore, something like this, and I'm going to click on search. So what will happen? So again, backend there is an API. So we are passing the request as Hyderabad and Bangalore. So మనం ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తున్నాం అంటే Hyderabad and Bangalore అనేసి search చేస్తున్నాం. So after searching this, so there is an API. I'll show you how API also it will work. Okay, we are sending the request. By taking this request, it will give the response. See, here you can able to see bus results. Okay, so what are the buses? It is available from Hyderabad to Bangalore, something like this. Okay, fine. So that's about API. Again, API stands for application programming interface. It helps us to connecting between two different applications. So here you will send the request and we will get the response. Okay, how does API works? Okay, if you see this example, here it is a client and API server. Okay, it is a API here. So client is sending the request to API. API is going to get the response from API server and it will give it back to the client. Okay, the best example I can say here, suppose we are the client here. Okay, we are sending the request to API, like in Google we have searched MuleSoft, right? Okay, something like that. What it will do, it will talk with the database or API server and it will give the response back to us. And also the real-time example, suppose you will go to restaurant, what we will do, we'll give an order. Okay, waiter will come and you will give an order. So what waiter will do, you will give the request to the kitchen. In kitchen the food will get prepared and again the food is served here. Okay, something like that. So this is how API will work. Okay, the API, what happened? See, the API always will give the responses, either it is a JSON format or XML format. So you have to know about what is JSON and what is XML. Okay, this is very first step. See, these are the basics, guys. Okay, so మనం ఇప్పుడు ఏమేమి డిస్కస్ చేస్తున్నామో అవన్నీ బేసిక్స్ అన్నమాట. ఓకే, యూ హ్యావ్ టు నో అబౌట్ API. తర్వాత వచ్చి మీరు డేటా ఫార్మాట్స్ గురించి తెలుసుకోవాలి. JSON అంటే ఏంది, XML అంటే ఏంది. ఓకే, see I'll teach you from, it's like I'm thinking you don't have any knowledge on computers. ఓకే, నేను అది బేస్ చేసుకొని నేను టీచ్ చేస్తానండి మీకు. See there are some people, you have already worked in IT, there are not. Okay, so that is the reason I'm explaining you from beginning. So now you have an idea, little bit, see not 100%, little bit idea on API. Okay, so after end of this class, right? Okay, you may get clear idea on what is API and how it will work. Okay, don't worry about that. If you have any doubts, you can unmute in the middle of the class also, you can ask me any doubts. Okay, no worries, or else we'll discuss at end of the class. Okay, we'll talk about data formats. JSON and XML. So JSON is nothing but JavaScript object notation. It is a key value format, guys. Key value format. See, name is John, country India, and salary is 30,000. Suppose if that is in XML format, how it will be? It will be in tags. Starting tag and ending tag. Starting tag and ending tag. So by seeing, okay, going forward, by seeing the data itself, you have to tell me, okay, whether it is a JSON format or XML format. This is first point. Okay, this is first point. Now we have talked about API, right? Okay, that API, I'll give you one more example on here. I'll give you one more example. So this is an IRCTC website. IRCTC website. I'll go to inspect. Just go to networking tab always. Okay, how it is happening from Bangalore to Hyderabad. Okay, select something. Okay, I'll remove this. I'll remove this. See here, whenever you are going to search, right? See, this is web page. This is web page. From web page, all the web pages and apps background there is an APIs. See, మనం చూసే ఒక ప్రతి వెబ్సైట్ లోన బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ లో APIs అనేవి రన్ అవుతూ ఉంటాయి. So how it will work? So just see. So as soon as you are going to search here in any website, okay? Search here at any website. Just observe. Just observe. See here, you are getting the results. So ఈ రిజల్ట్స్ అనేటివి మనకి డిస్ప్లే అవుతున్నాయండి. సో ఎలా డిస్ప్లే అవుతున్నాయి ఇక్కడ? సో బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ there is an API. So as soon as you are searching, right? Okay, మనం ఆ బటన్ క్లిక్ చేయగానే బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ లో API అనేది ట్రిగర్ అయ్యి, so it will talk to the database or some other server, it will give the results. What kind of results? Either it could be XML or JSON. Okay, just observe. See here, what is the payload? I mean, payload, again I will talk about that payload. So as of now you can I'll tell you, like, okay, it is an input. Okay, input payload. Destination, see, Hyderabad. Source station is SBC. Okay, Bangalore. Date you have selected. So this is an input. It will take, this is an input and it will give the response back. Manaki response anedi ee format lo vastadi. Now I'll take this one. Okay, now you guys can tell me, can someone, it is in which format this data is in? XML or JSON?
JSON.
Correct, JSON format. So just now we have seen, right? Okay, see, so ఇలా JSON format లో మనకి డేటా అనేది వస్తుంది. ఆ డేటాని ఫ్రంట్ ఎండ్ లో, ఐ మీన్ వాట్ ఈస్ ఫ్రంట్ ఎండ్? అగైన్ HTML, CSS AngularJS, okay? By using those, they are going to prepare one web page. Backend లో ఆ API అనేది కాల్ చేస్తారు. సో కాల్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఈ డేటా అనేది మ్యాప్ చేసుకుంటారు. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ ఎవ్రీ వెబ్సైట్ యూ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు సీ దిస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ డేటా. సీ దిస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ డేటా. సి మనం క్లిక్ చేసే ప్రతి లింక్ కి there is an API, guys. Okay. Okay. Hope you guys understand this. Next. So API. Okay. See, modify search again. I'm going to modify something. So again, there is an API in backend. Okay. It will run and it will give the results. See here, there are multiple options. Okay, like this. So you are sending multiple request parameters. So based on that, it will give the result. Next, what is integration? So integration is nothing but, communication between two or more, known as integration. Okay, the general definition I'm telling. Okay, like between two softwares or two people, okay, interacting. So how we are interacting? By using interacting via Zoom. So మనం ఇప్పుడు క్లాసెస్ అనేటిని ఎలా తీసుకుంటున్నాను? బై యూజింగ్ జూమ్ కదా. సో ఈ జూమ్ అనేది మనకి ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ అనమాట బిట్వీన్ యూ అండ్ మీ, యూ గైస్ అండ్ మీ. ఓకే, దెర్ ఇస్ అన్ ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ ఆర్ మిడిల్వేర్. ఓకే, సో హౌ ఆర్ యూ ఇంటరాక్టింగ్? బై యూజింగ్ జూమ్. జూమ్ ఈజ్ అ మిడిల్వేర్ అనమాట ఇక్కడ మనకి. ఓకే, జూమ్ ఈజ్ అ మిడిల్వేర్. అగైన్ ద టెక్నికల్ definition, okay, of integration is, okay, technology is used to transport and transform the data between two end systems. Okay, if you want to take the data from database, Oracle database or MySQL database or Salesforce, okay, in that time, so whatever the operations we are performing, so that is called integration. So that's why, see, it is used to transport and transform the data between two end systems. So that is called integration. So how many types of integration it is available? We have two types of integration. One is A to A and B to B, application to application. So this will be happening within an organization. మనం సేమ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్లో మనం ఒక అప్లికేషన్ నుండి ఒక అప్లికేషన్ కనెక్ట్ అవుతున్నామంటే దాన్ని అప్లికేషన్ టు అప్లికేషన్ ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ అంటాం అనమాట, A to A. Then B to B, external app system. Suppose we are working in XYZ, you have to connect with some other application, okay, that is not present in your organization. So that is called B2B, business to business integration. Okay, so these are like, okay, technical definitions. Okay, just you have to remember. Next, walk through an website. So again, so the same thing. So this is an website. Okay, this is an website. So here suppose I want to book a flight. I want to book a flight from Delhi to Mumbai. So what I'm doing here, I'm passing the inputs. Ikkada New Delhi and Mumbai అనేది input pass చేస్తున్నాం. So there is one more parameter like date. Now these three are the input parameters. Now we are doing search flights. Search means, okay, you are searching the flights. So in backend there is an API. Again, it will fetch the results. Okay, see, you can able to see all the flights. So that means there is one API, backend it is running. Again, here మనకి ఆప్షన్ ఏముంది, వ్యూ ఫేర్స్ అని ఉంది. సో ఇది చూసా, ఇక్కడ చూసామంటే, సో అగైన్ దేర్ ఈస్ వన్ ఏపీఐ. అగైన్, ఓకే, దేర్ ఈస్ అ బుక్ ఆప్షన్ అని ఉంది. సో అగైన్ దేర్ ఈస్ వన్ ఏపీఐ. సో హియర్ యూ విల్ గివ్ ది రిజల్ట్స్ అండ్ మనం క్లిక్ చేసే ప్రతి బటన్, ఓకే, ఆర్ లింక్, సో in backend there is one API, it is running. Okay, you have to remember this. Okay, so that is an API. Now here, by using this app, here you can observe, see, you can book flights and you can book hotels. Okay, holidays, buses, okay, something like this, okay. There are many apps, it has been integrated, okay. So if you want to book a bus, so we have many websites, right? Like Avibus, Redbus. So here also you can book. So in backend, there is an API again, okay. So now instead of going to other apps, what this guy is doing, he is integrating those APIs in his own website, I'll show you another example, the real-time example. So everyone knows, like, okay, PhonePe. So most trending app, right? So here, if you see here, so మనకి ఏమేమి ఆప్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ, మొబైల్ రీఛార్జ్, డిటిహెచ్, ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ, లోన్ పేమెంట్. All the different tabs, we are keeping it in a single place. Okay, it's like we are integrating everything and keeping in a single place. So ఒక్కొక్క API, ఒక్కొక్క యాప్ బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ లో, so there is an API, so it is running anamata. Okay, just understand the concepts, okay, just understand the concepts, how it is working. So if you want to book something for a food or something, so what you will do, so there are many ways. You can go to directly Swiggy app, or you can go to website, you can book it, or else you can come into PhonePe and you can book also. Okay, so this is how, if you keep all the apps in a single place, this is how they are going to grow the business. Okay, see ikkada ప్రతి ఒక్క API కి, ప్రతి ఒక్క యాప్ కి బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ లో API అనేది ఉంటుంది. సో నార్మల్ గా, సో దాన్ని బేస్ చేసుకొని రన్ అవుతాయి. సో ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ బుక్ a ticket for book my show, so see, here they have integrated individual apps into single place. మన ఇండివిజువల్ ఉండే వాటిని అన్నిటిని సింగిల్ గా తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక ప్లేస్ లో పెట్టి. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ just observe here, just observe. So this is your website, okay, Atra, suppose. Now what we are doing, search buses. Just observe the URL, guys, just observe the URL, just observe the URL. See here, after search what will happen, see search question mark, search question mark, search question mark. This is the things it is happening. Okay, so this means you are passing the request parameters here. Okay, input parameters, whatever it is, so it will take the source as Delhi, destination code is this one, sorry, source code is this one, destination వచ్చి జైపూర్, సో జైపూర్ కోడ్ వచ్చి ఇలా ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, సో ఈ సేమ్ ఇన్పుట్ you can go to other website. See, I'm not typing anything, just I'm copy pasting only. See, you are getting results. How you are getting? So directly you are passing the entire URL for the website with the input, See, these are the input parameters. So backend లో ఇన్పుట్ పారామీటర్స్ తీసుకొని API అనేది రన్ అయ్యి మనకి రిజల్ట్స్ అనేవి ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాం. See, whatever it is displaying as a search results, as a get results, so we are getting the results. Sometimes what we are going to do, we are going to delete the data, we are going to update the data. So like that, there is an API. Okay, another example I'm going to give you, like, so everybody knows Facebook. So what you will do, so first time you are going to create an account. So here you will fill your details and will give sign up. Just imagine sign up. మనం sign up click చేయగానే మన డీటెయిల్స్ అన్ని ఒక JSON ఫార్మాట్ లో లోడ్ అయ్యి డేటాబేస్ లో స్టోర్ అవుతాయి. దెన్ ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ దే ఆర్ సేయింగ్ ఓకే, యూ హ్యావ్ క్రియేటెడ్ యువర్ అకౌంట్ సక్సెస్ఫుల్లీ. సేమ్ అలాగే here it is, you have to log in with your username and password. Again there is an API backend. Okay, again there is an API backend, it will run and it will display the results, whether it is logged in successfully or not. Okay, so that's how it will work. The APIs. Again, coming to API, you have to provide the input. So this is my input, suppose source and destination. Okay, so how are we passing? So if you see here, question means, okay, question, query parameters. So whenever you are seeing the question, okay, question mark here, see, search question mark, that is query parameters always. Okay, query parameters. I will tell you what is query parameters and what is URI parameters and everything. Just think of this. Okay, this is a query parameter we are passing. Okay, let me take this URL. I'll go to Postman, 1 minute. Just take new. So this is get. We are getting the results. Okay, you need to use get method over here. See, as soon as I'm copy pasting here, see automatically the input parameters. The input parameters are coming here. See, మనం source ఏం select చేసాం, ఢిల్లీ. Source code ఏంటి, okay, YT Delhi. Okay, automatically. Okay, it is taking destination Jaipur, destination code. Okay, what is the date? So e input parameters, see parameters and query parameters, it is taking always. Okay, see what. So if I'm going to change something, instead of Delhi, see here also it is getting overridden. Okay, so ఇక్కడ మనం Delhi అని pass చేసి, so these are the parameters. Okay, automatically. If you want to test it via Postman, okay, I'll tell you what is Postman also. So Postman is nothing but if you want to test any APIs, okay, we are going to use this tool. Okay, Postman. Going forward classes, okay, I'll tell you how to install and how to use this also. Just say in a demo. See, I'm taking this URL and I'm sending the request. Okay, I'm sending the request. So what you are getting? You are getting 200. Okay, so it's like again status codes and HTTP methods. Okay, we'll talk about that. See here, you are getting some results, right? Okay, forget about whatever it is. Okay, you're getting some results. So now it is returning as 200. Okay, so 200 means it is success always. So we have a status codes. So if you go to Google and type HTTP status codes, okay, fine. See, HTTP status codes we have with this series 100 to 600, but you have to remember like in which series it is coming. So most probably we'll get it as 200. 200 is okay. Okay, it's like 400. Okay, 4 series is like client errors, 500 is like server errors. Okay, mostly you will get the errors in 2, 4, 5. Okay, in this series only. Must be status codes for REST API. So in every API it will run a base with HTTP status codes. By seeing HTTP status codes, we can able to decide. Okay, now we can see 200 is okay. 201 is created. 204 is no content. Okay, so 200 series. So going forward, suppose if you see 200 means okay, that is okay, that is successful. You have to remember like this. 400 bad request. Okay, you are passing bad request here. Okay, there are if you have to remember at least 5 to 10. Okay, max, that's it. Okay, మనం 5 to 10 status codes గుర్తుపెట్టుకున్నామంటే so our life will be easy while developing, okay, in APIs. That's it. So it's not a matter of that. See, mostly you'll get 200, 400 and 404. Okay, 409 and 429 too many requests and 500 internal server error. Okay, so there are many, but mostly we will get this type of errors only. Okay, in API we have talked, right? Okay, see in API, in every API, I'll show you. In every API, so if you see this API, right? Okay, so here it is a client. So we are the client, suppose. So from Postman, you are sending request. So what is the request we are sending? You are sending the request as this one. See, source, destination code to the API. So this is some URL. It will talk to the server. It will talk to the server and it will provide the JSON results to client. Okay, whatever the response we are getting. Okay, so that is called response. Okay, so that we can see response here. This is the data. So this is the data we are getting. It's called response. So here you have to remember mainly request. See, this is request. This is response. Two things are done. Then HTTP method. What is the HTTP method we need to use? Get, post, put. We'll talk about one by one. Okay. In tomorrow's class onwards. Okay. Get, post, put, delete. Okay. Just you have to remember. Okay. There is an API. We have some methods. It will send the request and you will get the response as either JSON or XML or HTML format, whatever it is. Okay. But you have to remember these things. Get, post, put, delete. These are the HTTP methods. By using Postman, we'll test all the APIs or we can invoke the APIs. Okay. So this is the thing you have to remember. See, okay, again, I will show you. So again, this one, okay. So we have, so whenever you want to read the data, okay, read the data, we are going to use get method. You are going to create a data. I mean, Facebook login or Instagram login, sorry, Instagram sign in. Again, sign in is login only, right? Okay, sign up. You want to register somewhere. Okay, there is a website you want to register. So that time the post method will get invoked. Whenever you are going to fetch the results, that is for get method. Next, put and patch. It's like you want to update some results, update method. Okay, you want to delete some results. So delete method backend they are going to use or we are going to use. Okay, post method. See, this is an get method, but I'm using as a post method. Just observe. So post also it is working. Okay, fine. What I will do, I'll select as different one. See, now we are getting as a different error, 501. So that means there is some issue with your API. So it won't accept the delete, but we are giving the delete method. So that is an error. So like this. So every API, there is an request and response. Okay. Request and response and status codes. So this is the resource path, suppose. Okay. This is a resource path. Next. If you see this diagram, right? Okay. If you see this diagram. So backend. Okay. Whatever the API you are using, suppose we are going to use an API for Facebook, I already explained. Okay. Zomato. So you want to book food for an order. Okay. You want to order something. So ఇక్కడ మన జొమాటోలో ఏదైనా ఫుడ్ ఆర్డర్ చేసుకోవాలనుకోండి. So what you will do, you will go to website or app. Okay, anything. Okay, you will go there. So what you will do, you will give the you will order for biryani. Okay, biryani quantity is 2, something like that you will order, right? So that entire thing, it is called as a request. Okay, before going to send a button. So that request will be something like this. So backend it will automatically create and you will get some results. So how are we tracking? Again, tracking the results for a delivery boy. Okay, so they are going to post the results in a map so that you can able to track that. Again, there is one API. So everything, guys. Okay, so without API, nothing. Okay, so we are in a API's world. We are in a API's world. సో మీరు కానీ ఏదైనా ఒక వెబ్సైట్ తీసుకొని జస్ట్ సో మీకు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసా కదా, If you go to inspect, okay, if you go to inspect and go to network tab, here you can able to identify. So how many APIs it is calling and what are these APIs, okay? So there are a lot of things are happening, okay? But no need to learn these things, but I'm explaining how it is going to perform, okay? How it is performing here. Okay, hope now you have some clear idea on API. API అంటే ఏంది, API ఎలా వర్క్ అవుతుంది, ఎలా టెస్ట్ చేస్తాం అనేసి జస్ట్ ఒక ఐడియా ఉంటుంది అనుకుంటున్నా. ఓకే, ఫైన్. నెక్స్ట్ we have talked about integration. So integration. So what is integration? Integration is nothing but it's like communicating between two or more. Okay, two or more. Just observe this diagram. Just observe this diagram. So what is happening here? So customer is interacting with sales. Sales guy is interacting with IT. IT is interacting with Oracle. Okay, like this. So without, before MuleSoft, so what is happening? So ఇక్కడ చూసారంటే, సో కస్టమర్ అనేది కస్టమర్ అనే సిస్టమ్ అనుకోండి. ఓకే, దీస్ ఆర్ all the systems. Okay, customer is one of the API. Okay, so it is on API. So I want to get the results from Oracle. So first what she needs to do, so he needs to talk with sales, IT and Oracle. Okay, otherwise what she needs to do, she needs to talk with services guy will talk directly with IT and Oracle. Suppose there are some failures is happened here. Just imagine. సో ఇక్కడ ఏదన్నా ఒక ఫెయిల్యూర్ అనేది అక్కర్ అయింది అనుకోండి, సో యూ వోంట్ గెట్ ది రిజల్ట్స్. మనకి రిజల్ట్స్ అనేటివి రావు. సో ద ఎంటైర్ ప్రాసెస్, ద ఎంటైర్ అప్లికేషన్ విల్ గెట్ లాస్ట్. ఓకే, సో ఈ ఎంటైర్ అప్లికేషన్ అనేది వర్క్ అవ్వదు. జస్ట్ యూ కెన్ ఇమాజిన్, ఓకే, దిస్ అన్ వెబ్సైట్. ఓకే, ఇంటర్నల్లీ దీస్ ఆర్ ద థింగ్స్ ఇట్ ఈస్ హ్యాపెనింగ్. ఓకే, సో దట్స్ వై middleware came into the picture. I will show you one more diagram, guys. Okay, I'll show you one more diagram. See here, without middleware, what is happening? Suppose ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏ అనేది ఒక సిస్టమ్ ఉంది. ఏ అనే సిస్టమ్ నుండి 2 అనే సిస్టమ్ కాంటాక్ట్ అవుతాను. మళ్ళీ ఏ నుండి ఎక్కడ కాంటాక్ట్ అవుతాం, 3. సో ఇట్స్ లైక్ రిక్వెస్ట్ అండ్ రెస్పాన్స్. ఓకే, దెర్ ఇస్ అ డిపెండెన్సీ బిట్వీన్ వన్ అండ్ ఈచ్ అదర్. సో ఇక్కడ మనకి సపోజ్ సి అనే సిస్టమ్ ఫెయిల్ అయింది అనుకోండి, సో దట్ ఎంటైర్ అప్లికేషన్ won't work. మనకి వర్క్ అవ్వదు. ఎంటైర్ అప్లికేషన్ అనేది వర్క్ అవ్వదు. సో అందుకోసం అనేసి, సో దెర్ ఇస్ ఎ కాన్సెప్ట్ కాల్డ్ మిడిల్వేర్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ మిడిల్వేర్ హియర్? MuleSoft. విల్ టాక్ అబౌట్ MuleSoft. ఓకే, జస్ట్ అండర్స్టాండ్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్. సో ఇక్కడ మనకి మిడిల్వేర్ అనేది యూస్ చేస్తాను. సో ఆఫ్టర్ కమింగ్ టు మిడిల్వేర్, సో all the services individually will talk with middleware. Okay, సో ఏ అనే సిస్టమ్ మిడిల్వేర్ కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. కనెక్ట్ అయిన తర్వాత, సో if you want to connect with 1, 2, 3, 4 database or something, this middleware is going to talk. Okay, and it will get the response. Suppose if there is any failures with the C, say rest of the applications or rest of the apps will work. Okay, there is no dependency. Okay, there is a dependency, but it won't get stopped. మనకి ఎంటైర్ అప్లికేషన్ అనేది స్టాప్ అవ్వదు ఈ సినారియోలో. ఓకే, నౌ కమింగ్ టు అగైన్, సో we have so many middlewares. Okay, middleware tools. Okay, we have like Delboomi, Web Methods, Apigee, Tibco, something like that. But why MuleSoft also popular? We'll talk about that. Okay, so MuleSoft is one of the middleware tool. Okay, or integration tool. Okay, so here the middleware concept came into the picture. So without middleware and with middleware, how it is happening. Okay, now if you see this diagram, see customer need an Oracle database results. Okay, so what she will do, she will directly hit with or connect with MuleSoft. MuleSoft is going to connect with Oracle system and it will give the results back to customer. The same way, there are some customer details. So sales guy need, okay. So what he will do, he will give the request to the MuleSoft. So MuleSoft again, it will go to customer and it will give the response back to sales. Same way services also. So, okay. So she wants to connect with ServiceNow system. So what she will do? She will go via MuleSoft. So this way it will help us as a middleware. Okay, middleware. So without middleware, suppose something fails, then that's it. So you have to wait for until you fix the website or service. Okay. So that is the reason. So here, all the systems individually, it will work. All the apps are connecting with MuleSoft. So మనకి ఏం రెస్పాన్స్ కావాలనుకోండి. So ఇక్కడ see again IT guy, it's required Oracle database results. He will talk to this middleware. So here, what is middleware? MuleSoft. Okay. So you'll get the response. Okay. There is no dependency. Okay. There is no dependency on each other. So everything it is going to handle via MuleSoft. Okay. Now we'll talk about, now we'll go to main slide and we'll talk about MuleSoft, guys. Okay. So far we have seen what is API and what is integration. Okay. How to test API by using Postman. Suppose if there are any website or any API, how we are going to test it. And we have seen without middleware and with middleware. So how REST API will work. Okay. And this pictorial diagram also done. Okay. Client and server. Okay. What are the methods it is available? That's fine. And we have gone through some websites also. Next, entering. So what is MuleSoft? So anyone has any idea? MuleSoft అంటే ఏదైనా ఐడియా ఉందండి మీకు? You are hearing for the first time?
Yeah, we are hearing for the first time.
Okay, good. Okay, no worries. See, no worries. So what is MuleSoft? Okay. So in this slide, we are going to see. So this MuleSoft is launched or developed in the 2006, but so that time it was not that much very famous. In 2018, it's acquired by Salesforce. So Salesforce అనే company 2018 లో కొనుక్కున్నారు. Okay. So they have buyout, okay, from MuleSoft. So now Salesforce company అన్నమాట ఇది. MuleSoft అనేది Salesforce వాళ్ళు తీసుకొని వాళ్ళు డెవలప్ చేశారు. So there are many applications. So they are running own business, right? The Salesforce is one of the company. Okay, you may heard about that. So they acquired in 2018. So after that, okay. So now earlier we have a Mule 3 version. So in 3 version we have to write lot of code in Java code. So now they have simplified everything and we have connectors. Okay, I'll show you what is the connectors and how we are going to easily drag and drop. Okay, just understand the concept. Okay, so it is developed in a MuleSoft in the year of 2006, and later on there is a Salesforce company. It is acquired in a May 2018 somewhere. Okay, fine. The definition again, it is in the normal words. It is an integration platform. If someone is going to ask what is an MuleSoft, okay, so you have to tell, okay, hey, MuleSoft is an integration platform or middleware technology అని చెప్పాలి మీరు. Next, it is an API management platform. Okay, I'll tell you okay what is API management also. Fine, after this slide. Next, it is developed on top of Java with using Spring framework. So how Mule is developed? So Mule is developed on top of Java with Spring framework. అంటే మేము జావా నేర్చుకోవాలా అని మీకు డౌట్ రావచ్చు. నో నీడ్ టు లర్న్ జావా. సో నేను చెప్తున్నాను నార్మల్గా ఇది ఎలా డెవలప్ చేశారంటే బై యూజింగ్ జావా దే హ్యావ్ డెవలప్డ్. ఓకే, ఫైన్. సో దిస్ ఈస్ general definitions. Okay, general terms, normally, simple way of thing. Next. So if you see the here, right? Okay, see Facebook, LinkedIn, Salesforce. Okay, so everything is going to connect with MuleSoft. So it's a middleware. It's a middle. Okay. Now the technical definition. Okay. So Mule is a runtime engine of Anypoint platform. It is a lightweight Java-based enterprise bus and integration platform that allows developers to connect applications together quickly and easily, enabling them to exchange the data. Again, here it is a ESB. It is a kind of architecture, guys. Okay, it's a kind of architecture. By using that architecture, it will connect with any of the applications. Okay, and any services, any of the databases, we can connect quickly and easily. Okay, we can connect quickly and easily. So again, it enables easy integration of existing system regardless of the different technologies that application uses, including JMS, web services, JDBC, HTTP, MQs, and more. So you can connect with any application, guys. Okay, again, so you want to connect with Salesforce, you can connect with Salesforce by using MuleSoft. You want to connect with Oracle database, MySQL database. You want to connect with Redbus API. So we have already some web services or APIs, right? So we can connect. We have a JMS system, Java messaging system. We'll talk about later. Okay, so just idea on like, okay, JMS. What is JMS? Again, JMS is something like it is a queues and topics. It will come. So how we are how we are getting the results for a quick buzz and all. Okay, they are going to post somewhere and we are accepting, right? Okay, the same way JMS will work. We'll talk about that. Okay, JDBC and HTTP. Okay, so in Java, if you want to connect with JDBC, okay, I mean you want to connect with any of the database, you have to write at least 50 lines of code. But here it is not required. I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you that. So you can connect with any applications and any technologies. Okay, so that's what it is telling. Okay, it enables easy integration of existing systems. We can create new APIs and we can use existing APIs and systems, and we can connect with MuleSoft. Next, API management, right? So the management, again, the general definition of management. What is management? So you want to manage everything. Okay, so if you are in office, suppose you are a manager, so what you will do? So what is your role? It's like you need to monitor the leads and developers and what they are doing and how they are working, right? The same way here we have a API management. So API, you know what is API, right? Okay, so how to design APIs? Okay, so in API management tool, we are going to see design APIs, develop APIs, deploy APIs, managing the APIs, secure APIs, and reusing the APIs. Okay, this is called management. So these all the options, this everything we are going to perform in Anypoint platform, that is called Anypoint platform. So that this kind of feature it is available in MuleSoft. So if you go with another ESBs or another middleware technologies, okay. So if you want to design, you need to create one software. So normally if you see another softwares, you have to purchase at least 3 to 4 for designing one software, development for one software, deployment for one software, like that. So for secure different tools. See, though they don't have the flexibility to provide this many kind of features, but MuleSoft is having this kind of flexibility, design, develop, deploy, managing secure reuses APIs, that everything is going to done in Anypoint platform. Okay, so that is called APIs management. So that's why I told you it is an integration platform and it is an API management platform. So by using integration, you can connect with any applications. By managing, what we are doing, design, develop, deploy, and a secure reuse. Okay. See how the website look like. Okay. See the Anypoint platform. Anyway, I will show you practically. So this is a pictorial diagram. Like, okay. So here we have design center, exchange, access management, if you want to provide access to some others. Okay, so this everything it is in a single place. So that's why we are going to call it as one-stop platform also. Okay, one-stop platform. So single place, everything it is available. సో ఇప్పుడు నార్మల్గానే ఇంతకుముందు చూపించా కదా ఫోన్పేలో సపోజ్ యూ వాంట్ టు ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ ఎ మనీ. సో వాట్ యూ విల్ డూ, యూ విల్ గో టు ద బ్యాంక్. Normally you will go to the bank and you will transfer, or else you will go to internet banking. So now they have provided a new feature like you can transfer amount with any persons, right? So the same way they have provided lot of options here, lot of apps, correct? So what you will do, so everything it is in a single place, so you won't go to the another websites. Always we are going to prefer this phone pay app to perform all these actions. Okay, if you want to pay credit card bill, if you want to pay electricity bill, okay, so instead of going to different websites, if you want to book a bus or flight, okay, so everything it is available. So I'll use only phone pay app to perform all the actions. Okay, that's why. So here MuleSoft is providing, it's an API management platform, so here you can perform all these actions. Okay, access management, API manager, runtime manager, we'll talk about these options. Life cycle of MuleSoft. So this is very important again. So how many phases? So phases of MuleSoft, it is available. So first one is design. Okay, you have to remember this. Okay, you have to remember design. So design, where we are going to perform. So మన design ఎక్కడ చేస్తామంటే Anypoint platform లో డిజైన్ చేస్తాం. నెక్స్ట్ డెవలప్మెంట్ అనేది ఎక్కడ చేస్తాం, Anypoint స్టూడియోలో డెవలప్మెంట్ చేస్తాం. డిప్లాయ్మెంట్, సో డిప్లాయ్ అనేది ఎక్కడ చేస్తాం మనం, క్లౌడ్ హబ్. ఓకే, Anypoint platform అండర్ వీ హ్యావ్ రన్ టైమ్ మేనేజర్. సో దేర్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు పర్ఫామ్ అవర్ డిప్లాయ్మెంట్స్. సో ఇఫ్ యూ సీ సమ్ అదర్ tools అనమాట apart from MuleSoft. For design you have to go with different one, and development you have to go with different. Deployment, so deployment you have to purchase something. Okay, so they won't give it to as a free or somewhere. Okay, here everything it is a open source and it is free, you can perform all those actions. Okay, but you have to remember design, how many phases are there or life cycle of MuleSoft, then you have to remember design, development and deployment. So where we are going to design, Anypoint platform. Where we are going to develop, Anypoint studio. Where we are going to deploy, cloud hub. Okay, or on premises. On premises is like, it's like own software they are maintaining for a own company. Okay, so these three are very, very important: design, development and deployment. Just you have to keep it in mind. Okay, okay, if you see design, right, in Anypoint platform, so how are we going to design? Okay, this is how we are going to do in design center. So here if you see, file browser is there, editor is there, we have a shelf and API. So before going to develop API, so we are going to design. So the same way how we are going to build a house. Okay, మనం హౌస్ బిల్డ్ చేయాలంటే ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేస్తామండి, నార్మల్గా డిజైన్ చేస్తాం, ప్లాన్ అంటాం కదా. సో ఆఫ్టర్ టేకింగ్ ఎ ప్లాన్ విల్ గో విత్ ద యాక్చువల్ డెవలప్మెంట్. సి ప్లాన్ అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్ అంటే, నో ఇట్స్ నాట్ మ్యాండేటరీ. సో హియర్ ఆల్సో మనం ఏపీఐ డిజైన్ కంపల్సరీ అంటే కంపల్సరీ లేదు, యూ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు build it, but as per the standards first we will do design. So here we are going to use a RAML. Okay, we'll talk about tomorrow session what is RAML and how we are going to design. See here everything it's an automated, it's like you will get a suggestions guys. Okay, but what you need to place it in, where you need to place, that's it. So this is also very simple. Okay, we'll see tomorrow's class, that's fine. Next, Anypoint studio. From Anypoint studio we are going to develop our APIs. The screen is looks like this. Okay, package explorer, canvas, mule palette and console. So here it is the connectors we are going to drag and drop. Anyway, I will show you at the end of the class how to drag and drop and how to use it. Okay, just see. Next, here is the main thing. Okay, why MuleSoft? Okay, why MuleSoft? So you can connect with any framework. Okay, you can connect with any framework. It's like Cosmos, Azure, AWS, or any data, any services, any applications. Next, faster API designing. I'll tell you, right? Okay. See, in API design also, there are some predefined options. It will come. Just you need to select those options. That's it. Okay. Faster API designing. This is one of the feature. Data mapping. See, you have a data, XML and JSON as of now. Okay. So I want to convert from XML to JSON, JSON to XML. Okay. There is a data mapping and data wave concept is there. We can perform those operations. And testing and deployment of applications is very quickly. Next, easy integration. Next, good documentation. Again, we'll talk about this. Okay, good documentation. It will provide good documentation and inbuilt monitoring and visualizer tools. Cloud space for 100 MB space for practice purpose. See, if you want to deploy your application into Cloud Hub or Cloud Space, so it is providing 100 MB for practicing purpose. We are going to see that. No much custom code is required. Okay, so a lot of pre-built connectors were available. Easy to learn and use. Easy to learn and use. Here, mainly what are the softwares we are going to use? Just remember again, Anypoint platform for API design. Next, Anypoint Studio for API development. Okay. Postman for Postman or Advanced REST client is testing. So these three are the softwares it is required. That's it. Next, in real time, if you are going to an organization, then we are going to use Git. So ఇక్కడ వచ్చి మనకి Git అనేది ఒక సాఫ్ట్వేర్, Git and GitHub or Azure DevOps. So whatever you are developing, you are going to push into GitHub. So why again JDK Java is required? Because this MuleSoft is built on top of Java. First, you need to install the Java, but no need to write any code, guys. Again, you need to install Java. So this is the software it is required. Then Anypoint Studio will work. Anypoint Studio will work. Okay. So these are like Jira, ServiceNow, Azure DevOps. Like you will get the requirements. Okay. So that is the reason. Just I have mentioned the tools. In real time, you'll get the requirements via Jira or ServiceNow. Okay. Based on that requirement, you will take requirement and you will work on it. Again, there is an important links. I have showed you, right? Okay. Documents. So if you want to MuleSoft documentation, MuleSoft documentation. So MuleSoft is providing very good documentation. Okay. Like see, you don't know how to deploy an application. Okay. You don't know how to deploy an application. So it is providing the documentation. Here you can read it out and you can deploy it. So you don't know some topic, suppose you don't know how to connect the database. Okay. What you will do, just we will go to Google and type MuleSoft documentation, how to connect database. So it is providing the documentation here. Okay. How it is going to connect. Okay. These are the configurations you have to provide. So after see like this. Okay. So this is called documentation. So here you can able to find the documentation, and also there is a forum. So if we have any doubts, okay, mulesoft.com. Why my mouse is not working? Security the products and solutions. So here we have an forum. So here, if you want to log in with Anypoint platform, you can log in. If you want to take any trainings, you can take it here. Okay. If you need any help or something, right? Okay. So this is a portal. Okay. Normally. So here you can log in and you can post your questions also. Okay. So Anypoint platform. Okay. I'll show you like, okay, how the looks like, okay, Anypoint platform. So just now we have shown, right? Okay. I'll show you how to create accounts also. That's fine. It is cool 05. 1993. So as of now, you can remember Anypoint platform, Anypoint Studio. Anypoint platform is for just design. Okay, just design the APIs. Anypoint Studio for development. Okay, how it looks like. Okay, just see. Just observe here. So this is Anypoint platform. Inside the design center, we will design the APIs. Okay, we'll design the APIs. So again, this is a these are the operations. Suppose, see here we are going to design it. Okay, so this is an explorer, file explorer. Okay, so here what I will do is, see, just observe. So my response is 200. See, automatically the options will come. See, 200 body. See, after this application.json. See, I'm not writing anything. Application.json example. See, example. So here only you need to provide. It's like not custom code, it is static code. Okay, result. Okay, we'll talk about this one also, but just to show how the API platform, okay, Anypoint platform, it is going to work. So here we have many options. Here we have many options. See, here also you can see welcome to the #1 platform of API and integration. Okay, this is a tool. Now it is in a current market. It's in a high demand. So here it is a one-stop platform. So that's what I told you earlier. So here you can manage the APIs. You can visualize. You can monitoring the APIs. You can provide the security to APIs. You can deploy the APIs. Everything we are going to perform apart from development. Everything we are going to perform in a Anypoint platform. Anypoint platform. So for Anypoint platform, you can create your own account. It's like a 30 days trial account. Okay. So 30 days అయిపోయిందంటే మళ్ళీ with the same email you can create it. Okay, you can create it. That's not a problem. I'll show you how to create an account also for tomorrow. So that's very simple. You can go to MuleSoft or you can directly go to Anypoint platform login so that you will get a sign up option over here. Just you need to provide your details. Okay, it's already logged in, so that's why it is not showing. So this is how it looks like. సో మనకి Anypoint platform అనేది ఇలా ఉంటుంది. సో Anypoint platform లో ఈ ఆప్షన్స్ ఉంటాయి. We'll talk about one by one. Okay, so whatever it is required, we are going to talk going forward classes. Then you are telling integration tool, we have connectors. So how are we going to do that? Then the main thing is where we are going to develop our APIs. So it's a documentation URL again. Okay, Anypoint platform, Anypoint Studio, help form. Okay, these are the some important links. These are some important links. That's fine. That's fine. Where is Anypoint Studio? So this is the actual studio, guys. This is an actual studio which we are going to develop our APIs. I'll show you how to do drag and drop options. It's loading. So today is the first day of the class. Okay. It's like a demo session. Just to go through this video, I'll share with this video with you. Okay. Just see again, once again, when you have a time, like what is API and what is integration, what is MuleSoft. Okay. What are the tools it is required? So what are the phases of MuleSoft? Those things just you can go through it once again. Tomorrow onwards, the actual classes will get started. Okay. the first 3 classes, it will be free for you all. Okay. So the same link you can join for next 3 days also. Next 3 days also, we'll see. So this is where we are going to develop our APIs. If you see here, so it's a project explorer. So this is a editor. It's like a canvas where you want to drag and drop. Okay, let's create another demo. I'll create demo. So here, just observe, see, just I'm performing the drag and drop. So I'm taking this listener, just drag and drop here, just drag and drop. So here I'm doing the configuration. See, suppose Abibus, right? So we have to talk about /Abibus. Just, or you want to connect with the database or something, just you can give database demo or something. Okay, just I will give it as a demo as of now. So you want to, so in another languages, if you see C++, Java or something, so you want to print something, you want to write hello world, right? You want to write something, then what you need to do, you need to write system.out.println or something like this. So here it is not like that. So here we have a loggers and set payload also. Okay, that's fine. So here we have a logger. So what you can do, so whatever you want to print, hello world, see, that's it. Just drag it and drop it. Okay, just drag and drop, set payload. Okay, I want to display the same value. I want to display this all over. I just observe. See, now I'm going to run it. See, here we have a flexibility to, like, see, if you want to connect with any database, so no need to write multiple lines of code. So here we have a connector. So this is called connectors. So whatever you want, based on our requirement, we'll drag and drop. Just drag and drop. First, I will test this one and we'll see. Okay. Some failures. Suppose you want to read a file, you want to copy a file. Okay. These are the options. Okay. These are the options. Okay. Anyway, tomorrow we'll see how to execute that flow and all. See, just you can observe how I'm going to drag and drop. That part you can observe. That part you can observe. Say I want to insert something. I want to write something. So for this and all, backend, it will generate a code. Okay, configuration XML. If you go to configuration XML, so here automatically it will get generated. So you no need to do anything. No need to do anything. So this is how we can drag and drop. This is how we will drag and drop. Okay. So here we have a lot of options. You want to connect with. Okay. Here we are going to discuss about what is flows, subflows, choice router. Okay. What is variable? What is payload? Everything we are going to discuss in a development session. Okay. So I'll show you one more thing. For previous, I think, okay, previous purchase. So great to publish you. It's like a just drawing. Okay. Like just a drawing, but we have to configure the things. Okay. Where to configure and what to configure. We are going to learn. We are going to learn with this. Next thing. So now you have seen how Anypoint platform looks like and Anypoint Studio also. Okay. So these are the two major things here. Anypoint platform and Anypoint Studio. Okay. Now it's time to ask your questions. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me now. So this is a course content, and so what is the content we are going to discuss? Because Anypoint Studio. So that is what we have seen so far. So there we are going to see how to run and debug the Mule application and invoke REST APIs and SOAP APIs. Okay, flow types, VM connectors, file connectors for each, parallel per each, choice router, scatter gather, batch processing, how to deploy your application, Cloud Hub, Mule error handling, how to connect with the database, object store. Okay, synchronous scope. Okay, these are the concepts, guys. Okay, these are the concepts. I'll share it with you anyway. So there are around 30. So inside this 30, again, there are multiple topics. Okay, so I'm going to give you the more content. Okay, it's in a, see, always my sessions will be in a practical mode only. It's not like I'm going to show you the PPT and I'm explaining the things. It's not like that. Mostly 90% it will be in a practical and theory. Okay, theory it is a little bit. It is. Now Anypoint platform. So where we are going to design our APIs. Okay, Anypoint platform. Here we are going to see how to build simple calculator API, employees API, trains API, flights API. Okay, traits. What is traits? Data types, security questions, security schemas, libraries, fragments. Okay, this is a course content. Okay, at the end of this course, you will get interview questions, topic quiz. Okay, in starting itself also, so I'll give you 3 to 5 interview questions. Okay, there is a 30-day session. So what you need to do daily, you have to prepare an answers. For that, you have to prepare an answers and you have to create one Word document, something like this. Okay, so that at the end of the class you can able to crack your interviews. Anyway, I have questions and answers. I will give you at the last. Then resume preparation, SDLC lifecycle model for non-IT people. So okay, who is not working in IT, so they want to know waterfall and agile, and connecting to Snowflake database. Okay, how we are going to connect with Snowflake? So here, very important thing is certification. So here, if you want to do this certification, the cost is 32,000. Okay, here I'm going to give you the guidance how to crack your MCD level 1. It's a free of cost. If you go to MuleSoft certification cost, see here, see, if you want to purchase this exam, you need to pay $400. It's around 32K. So there will be 2 hours of an exam. Okay, I'll guide you how to complete this one also. See, it's not like the institutions, they are going to give you manual certification. So if you see this one, see, one of my student, the previous batches, he's completed his certification. So the certification looks like this: certified MuleSoft developer level 1, presented to Raviteja V. So this certification is valid until 2 years. So ఇలా ఉంటుంది మన certification అనేది. So as part of course, I'm going to give you the guidance to complete the level 1 certification. Okay, that's about course content and certification. Okay, now we can go ahead.